Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. Now, wait, are these the... Oh, they are. I actually wanted to check something. Necrom. Consumables. And I want the purple ones. Because someone was telling me they're so common that the prices on them... Oh wow, those are very low considering the DLC just came out. Because I saw people selling them below 100,000. Oh yeah, look at all this! I guess these banners are super common. Wow. The price, that's crazy, the prices are so low already. Alright, so let's go this way. Who's going hood? Yeah. Is that a Xander making those noises? I never noticed that. Do all companions make noises on the mount? Okay, so I don't think there were any quests. Oh, Emissary's Enclave. You need to... What was this? I think you have to be... It was either like Grand Adventurer or Hero of Necrom. Man, whatever happened to the Dockmaster lady?
There's something strange.
No, that's not her. She just really despawned after midway through that quest. All right.
That ship has an air of dread.
No one's taking care of that ship after we established it has terrible things on board. Just burn the damn thing and scuttle it in the bay. Actually, that's probably a terrible idea. Don't do that.
Your ancestor won't use it anyway.
Alright, let's... Because I was thinking, they said Naryu's in this DLC. Where would she be if she was? Oh, Necropolis, can't go in there. This is the weird little tunnels on the side. Are there really no quests in Necrom proper? I mean, obviously besides... Wait, are these all lootable? Oh no. Oh, but they're all empty? No, some of them... Oh no, the ones on the shelf. Okay. I mean, that's the thing, is people are using the urns to find all the... Oh, quests! There we go. I knew there had to be one
Anyone
here.
help me? I don't want to live in a nightmare. We don't like to discriminate against the more bookish members of our guild. In fact, we tend to encourage them. But we need an adventurer, not a librarian. The guild has need of you. It will be dangerous, but we can compensate you.
What does the guild need me for?
You know how powerful mages can be. We command the elements, or make things from nothing. We can summon entities from across oblivion. Even shape reality, if you want to be grandiose about it. But what if we summon something terrible?
A Mages Guild member summoned something terrible.
Not yet. But if we don't stop it, one of Vermina's nightmare Daedra could manifest in our world. This portal leads to Warlock Vanton's tower, the focus of the threat. Do you know other warriors? Gather them. This will be exceedingly dangerous.
Oh, this is the trial. Never
Talk to
mind.
Scholar Arlance when you arrive at the tower. He's watching over Warlock Vanton with the rest of the mages. I only left to find help when we figured out what Vermina's Daedra planned. The portal is right there. Quickly now.
Why is one of Vermina's Daedra attacking Warlock Vanton?
The Daedra attacking Vanton exists only in Nightmare. But Vanton's power might be enough to bring it fully into this plane. Warlock Vanton was studying the
I
dream
still need to
stone.
do that trial.
If there is anywhere a nightmare creature can hide, it's in that relic.
If there are other mages than Warlock Vanton, why don't they deal with this?
We're worried about what would happen if the Daedra's plan succeeds, and it enters this plane. If the thing plaguing Vanton infects anyone else, it's better if we send someone else to help Vanton. Someone whose mind isn't at risk.
If the Dreamstone is so dangerous, why don't you destroy it?
Destroy it without knowing the magic it possesses? Without fully comprehending the power it holds? No. I agree the relic is dangerous. But that's why only the most accomplished Mage Guild members should deal with it.
Why did Vanton have this Dreamstone?
He asked to study it. None of us thought he'd be foolish enough to do so without setting protective wards first. I don't know Vanton very well, but Wizard Twelvain speaks highly of him. I hope this doesn't destroy his mind entirely.
So this is approaching a nightmare. Ooh, that's not on my list of quests. That's not good. Why is it defaulted to veteran? I'm not doing this one on veteran. Not now. I'm not doing this trial at all right now, but...
Twelvain doesn't know if you can hear her. Help is coming, Vanton.
Ah, just in time. I was beginning to wonder if Anze would find anyone willing to help us. You are here to help us, are you not?
Yes, Research Anze said Warlock Vanton is in trouble.
He's being plagued by a creature of nightmare called Ansul the Tormentor. Vanton's as stubborn as a foot fungus, but even he can't hold on much longer. The things I've heard about Ansul.
How can I help him?
We need to send someone into Vanton's nightmare to confront Ansul. Wizard Twelvain is in charge of the spell that will take you into Vanton's mind. She'll know what she needs, and she'll want to meet you first. We can't underestimate Ansul.
I'll talk to Wizard Twelvain.
Good. We need all the help we can get to defeat Ansul the Tormentor. Wizard Twelvain would say we need your help to save Vanton too, but I'm more scared of Ansul at the moment. Oh, and take this for agreeing to help us. It's time to go. Speak to Wizard Twelvain.
I'm not doing this now,
She'll tell
dude.
you how to enter Vanton's mind. You'll need more than bravery in there. I hope you're skilled enough to meet whatever nightmare Ansul has created from Vanton's dreams.
Will this be dangerous?
Unequivocally, Ansul the Tormentor is a master of mental manipulation and feeds on anguish. Vanton's mind is her domain now. She'll be extremely powerful in there. If Vanton falls, she can use his magical power to escape into our realm.
What happens to me if Vanton falls while I'm inside his mind?
I don't know. We will do our best to shield you from Ansul's control. But you could be trapped inside Vanton's mind, stuck in a nightmare reality forever. Or you could die.
What will you do while I'm inside Vanton's mind?
Mostly, we'll do our best to keep Ansul's influence from spreading. If Vanton starts to fall, Ansul may be able to reach out into our minds. The hope is that you can beat Ansul back, and we can return her to the Dreamstone without anyone dying.
Ansul's power can spread, even outside the Dreamstone?
That's the thing, we don't know. Ansul's a powerful Daedra. Apart from linking her victims to the Dreamstone, we don't have any records of how she gets into a target's dreams. We're going to be overly cautious and not repeat Vanton's mistake.
Why is Ansul doing this?
Ansul is a creature of nightmare who serves Vermina, mistress of the sleeping realm. Neither care much for mortals, aside from using our fear for their own purposes. We believe Ansul is trying to enter Mundus. No one wants that.
Were Warlock Vanton and Wizard Twelvain close?
They're friends, but Vanton can be reckless. He's lucky Twelvain has been keeping an eye on him, studying the Dreamstone without wards. What was he thinking? Twelvain is the only reason we got here before Ansul destroyed him.
Tell me about the Dreamstone.
It's a mysterious artifact that amplifies dreams. Vanton hoped to study how the subconscious informs a mage's arcane talents. There were whispers that a sinister presence lurked in the stone, but we had no idea Ansul was a powerful Daedra.
Okay, typical Mages Guild shenanigans. I'll be going now. Ooh, you're not spitting me out at Necrom. You're spitting me out in the... Oh, no, you are. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that right... Oh. I haven't actually looked at this. Or noticed it. That's a nice statue of Vivek. Are there statues of the other tribunal members? That's the Fighters Guild. Okay.
You're embarrassing me.
That's a house. Don't go in there. Don't need to. I already got the safe box lead.
We'll never be able to master.
Well, I'm thinking... Well, let's see. The only other place that there could be a quest in this place would be... where the inn is? Maybe? Otherwise, it doesn't seem like there's... It is a nice inn. I mean, look at this place. Lore book? Oh, there's another chapter of the book. The waiting door. There's probably a bunch of good books to read around here. Right. See, it seems there's no quests inside Necrom proper. That's interesting. So let's go here, because there was a guy... Actually, should I just... Maybe I'll go here first. I'm not talking to Battlemaster Riven. What is this place called? Cameron? Is this... No, this isn't Cameron. This is... Oh, the egg mine. Okay. Have I done the... No, I haven't played this with this character.
Where are all the workers? The overseer was supposed to meet me hours ago.
What's the clue for this one? Among the eggs of Anchor, beyond a tree and rotting... Or beyond a dead and rotting tree. Alright.
You there. Do you work here? As a notary for the Quama Consortium of Necrom, I demand that you explain why production has halted. Are you aware of the irreparable harm this is inflicting on our image?
I don't work at this mine.
The Consortium will be none too pleased. Apologies, Traveler. I came on a little strong there. I'm an auditor sent to inspect Anchor Egg Mine. It's been a few days since their last shipment, and the higher-ups are growing restless.
They sent you to investigate all by yourself?
Please, this isn't the first workers' strike I've negotiated. Wait, you don't think something dangerous happened here, do you? Well, I have expense funds for this assignment. Might I hire you as a bodyguard while I perform my audit?
Yeah, okay.
I'm required to inform you that as a contractor for the Quama Consortium, you are held to the highest standards of conduct. But on a personal note, thank you. Now, we'll need to inspect the pens, speak with the overseer, and take note of the queen.
Tell me more about the details of the audit.
It's routine, really. Whenever the consortium believes a mine is operating below standards, they send along an auditor to run an inspection. This usually entails the overseer providing a comprehensive tour of the Quama pens and the mine's queen.
Are you familiar with the mine's overseer?
Ulfingar. I've met him once before, back when the mine was first opened. Nord fellow, tough as rocks and sweet as salt, but a hard worker. You want that in an overseer. To be honest, I'm surprised he's late. It's definitely out of the ordinary.
Does sweet as salt mean that you are sweet, or that you're the opposite of sweet? Because salty isn't sweet. I've never heard that phrase. You think something's gone wrong?
I haven't the faintest idea. I was only sent along to conduct an audit, though the consortium did seem rather on edge. They said I should expect to hear all sorts of excuses, from cave-ins to cultists. Laughable, I know, but it's part of the job.
You think the miners are making excuses for lack of productivity?
I shouldn't jump to conclusions, especially when I haven't had the chance to assess anything yet. But yes, my employers certainly seem to think so. After all, not every worker keeps their company's best interests in mind.
Did you mention a Quama queen?
Oh yes, a healthy Quama queen is as good as gold around here. Their eggs are a staple food for dark elves. The consortium outfits these mines with the best tools and workers money can buy.
And what is the consortium?
The Quama Consortium of Necrom oversees the care and husbandry of egg mines on the peninsula. Their export of eggs is second to none. But even one mine operating below expectations can lead to grumbles among shareholders.
And that's where you come in?
Myself and others like me, yes. Auditors, adjusters if you will. We assess the egg mines to ensure they continue to meet the consortium's production standards. Though that's certainly not to say I'm irreplaceable.
You're worried you might get fired?
Anchor Egg is a particularly important mine. It may seem dramatic, but I'm convinced any failure here will result in my dismissal. It isn't easy for an outsider like myself to be accepted into a Telvanni business, so yes, I'm a bit worried.
Okay. I guess we're going in. Run. Okay. Hey, Melon, your thoughts?
Let me give you some advice. If at first you don't succeed, then teleportation magic isn't for you.
Oh. Okay. Noted. So, egg, queen, pen. Alright.
I expected more activity in the mine, but... Oh, by the green. What happened here?
You're a Bosmer? I thought you were an... Oh, no, yeah, you're short. I thought you were an Altmer. Oh. My mistake. Frenzied Kwama warrior. Yeah, they've got, like, gunk on their heads. This is a Periite problem. Foreman Famessa. Oh.
Famessa. Is she... Oh, no.
Again, I can't... It's like it thinks I'm still in combat. But yeah, it like takes a while to reconcile that I'm not in combat anymore. I can't even put the weapon away? Wait, what? Oh. I guess if I do a weapon swap, it fixes it? That's so weird. Okay, well. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, there's the Sky Shard.
By Mora's many eyes. Is someone down there? Please, help us!
Someone's alive? Let's hurry.
Ulfingar.
Now you are a welcome sight. Please tell me the way out of here is clear. We were starting to lose any hope of escape.
I'm accompanying Sindiath, an auditor sent by the Consortium. Who are you?
Sure as bones. I ask for aid and they send an auditor. At this rate, there won't be a mine left to audit. I'm Overseer Ulfengar. The egg tenders behind me are Malsa and Barlok. We barely managed to escape the Kwama, let alone those damned cultists.
Wait, did you say cultists?
Yes, I sent word days ago asking for more guards. We first saw them sneaking around the mine, but now they've broken in somewhere near the hatchery. They've whipped the Kwama into a frenzy, and I'm worried they're trying to poison the clutch.
Are there any survivors?
Fomessa went looking for survivors down the southern ramp. An egg tender Gain left to scout the southeastern passageways for a way out. I ended up here with Malsa and Barlok. If there are others alive out there, you'd know better than me.
Famessa is dead. We'll look for Gain.
Oh, Fomessa. She was hard as steel, and twice as sharp. If she didn't make it, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us. Can you find Gain? He made his way towards the mess cavern not too far from here.
You think the cults are trying to poison the clutch?
One of the egg hands, Gain, noticed young Kwama returning to their pens with green slime. A few days later, we started spotting cultists skulking about. What better way to poison a clutch than to taint the young ones? But there has to be more to it.
Why do you say that?
There are plenty other mines across the peninsula. Killing this brood would only be an inconvenience to the Consortium. But yet the cultists are here in full force. I'm certain there must be more to their plan, but I have to look out for the miners.
Are there any other survivors?
Fomessa went looking for survivors
Okay,
down the...
we already had that. I have to come around to get that, yeah? So which tunnel did I not... Oh. Guyn, are you... You are not alive.
From my notes, I think this was Gyne, one of the chief eggheads.
Alright. Let me go grab the sky shard real quick. Actually, I guess I have to go around anyway. Yeah. Actually, let me go grab this because I might have the end of this quest line might be up on the elevated part. Yeah, up there. So I'd hate to have to loop around more than one. Oh, a chest. They're all simples. All simples. Every single one of them simple. I don't think the difficulty... Another one. Difficulty of the chests determines the chance for a lead, does it?
They've torn each other apart. Look, a notice on the pen. Let's see what it says.
Keep a closer eye on the scribs. I'm seeing a lot of the little ones wandering to the older parts of the... Okay.
Green eye core. Could that be the source of this frenzy? This poor hive.
Wandering to the older parts of the mine and coming back covered in green goo. It could be some sort of mold or Egyptian surface, but it's gotten them acting up. Twice have been bitten by otherwise docile scribs. The consortium won't like it, but we may need to pause production until we figure out where this green eye core is coming from. Last thing we want is a sickness spreading through the mine. Okay. Let's go upwards. Onwards and upwards. There sure are Daedra cultists here.
Wait, who are these people? And what are they doing to this mine?
If only we had some clues. Alright, so now... Yeah, because I came through here with another character, I guess for a daily. And I saw that there were, like, periite symptoms in here. That's interesting. Because...
Time for tea, then.
Yeah. The two dungeons that released before this... The two group dungeons that released before this DLC. One of them did involve periite, but kind of like in an almost seemingly irrelevant way. There wasn't much with Vermina, though. That one involved Mephala.
Proven most effective. It has made short work of this egg mine.
This contagion will destroy Necrom's food sources and leave them begging for Lord Periite's mercy.
Okay. I thought your buddy was going to join us over here for battle, but I guess not. Any chests?
Gods. All this destruction. All this suffering. Why are they doing this?
Soon you'll fall, and Necrom will follow.
Uh-huh.
Enough! Bend to Periite's will, encased my putrescent blades.
Putrescent. Very good word. Where'd you go? Zaydare the Afflicted. Alright. Stop running away and eat my sword. Wow, you have... Why do you seemingly have high defenses for how much health you have?
You cannot stop the oncoming blade.
Yeah, that's the
These
trick.
cultists
Switch
have
your
done
weapon
irreparable harm
and
to
it
this
fixes
egg
it.
mine. But at least you dealt with their leader. Thank you.
Oh. But is that part of the quest that I have to... Oh, okay. Oh, I can't go this way, can I? That was a mistake.
No, what have they done to her? The mine is dead without its queen. Perhaps we can still harvest her pheromone gland? It's the only thing that might help us rebuild.
Is this a... No, we've seen Kwama Queens before in this game, haven't we?
Thank you. The consortium may be able to rebuild the hive with that. Poor thing. That's everything. Let's head outside. The Overseer and the others should have made it out by now.
Should they have? We didn't tell them to run. No, they're not up. They're not up there. Okay. Give me scrib jelly. Thank you. Why are these... The lighting here is so purple. There's no real light source that's causing purple. It's just everything's purple. Oh. Okay, well, I've got that one already, but I wouldn't hate to have more of it.
A divergence point! Ha!
A what? Yeah, that was a disgusting puking noise. Well, I guess these husks are what happened to the rest of the miners. What's the relation between those Periite's glory monsters and Voroplasms? Because they look identical. And the Periites, whatever they're called, they're just the same as the Voroplasm corpses. Like, what? They didn't even alter the assets at all. They just renamed them. So, is it the same? Because I thought... Wasn't there a thing that Voroplasms originate from Namira? I forget the lore behind them. Oh.
Overseer, I'm glad you all made it out. With your expertise in the Queen's pheromone gland, we should be able to reopen the mine in...
Reopen the mine? After the Consortium left us to die? To sovereign God with this mine. You've got the Queen's gland, re-queen the mine yourself. We're leaving.
Ulfingar, please reconsider. Ulfingar? Friend, can you please talk to the Overseer? The people of Necrom will starve without this mine.
Will they? I thought you said there were other mines. You said this one wasn't even a big deal if it shut down.
If Sindiath had wandered in here alone and gotten herself killed, how long before the Consortium sent another to find us? A day? A week? We're lucky someone of your mettle was nearby. You have my thanks, friend. Truly.
So you really intend to leave? Sindiath believes without your help this mine will fail.
It failed the moment those Consortium hawkers chose to ignore my letters. Does Sindiath really think a Queen's gland and some elbow grease will be enough to put that place to rights? You saw what those cultists were doing. It's blighted. Finished.
The Consortium will try to reopen. Do you trust them to do it safely without your oversight?
So it's my burden then. Sure as bones. Those bastards are just greedy enough to risk it, aren't they? With a fresh Queen's gland. Bah! No, we'd need an army of egghands, alchemists, a staffed garrison. The Consortium would never agree to it.
Here, take the Queen's gland and set your demands. Sindiath will make the Consortium see reason.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Let me see this gland. And tell Sindiath we'll stay on if the Consortium provides all the staff and resources I need. The moment they hedge, I'm leaving. And taking Malsa and Barlak with me. Necrom be damned.
Oh.
That sounded like it went well. Please tell me you have some good news. I really need something to soften the blow of this report to my superiors at the Consortium.
Ulfingar says they will stay, but only if the Consortium meets his demands and cleans the mine.
Oh, trust me, I'll make sure the Consortium does what is right. To send an auditor in place of soldiers? Unbelievable. The safety of the people of Necrom is my highest priority. Take my thanks, and everything that I owe you.
Egg miner galoshes.
Good. You can start by making sure the families of those lost in the mine are properly taken care of.
Of course. Honoring those lost is the first step towards making things right. The first of many.
How you guys doing?
Looks like I'll be able to take care of those little critters again after all. If my arm
You
gets
look
better,
blue.
at any rate. Thank you for the hand back there. Drinks are on me if we ever run into you again.
If the foreman is confident about going back into the mine, then I am too. Hopefully, Sandieth can keep her promise to help as well. And thank you so much for pulling us out of there.
Regardless of what the future holds, I'm glad you wandered by the mine when you did. Too many good people died in there, but the three of us might have joined them. We're grateful that we didn't.
So what does the future hold for you now?
It'll take some time before the mine can be reopened. We'll need to clear it out, find a new queen, hire on replacements. If they keep me on as overseer, I can see it reopening within a few months. But it's up to the consortium now.
You still want to be the overseer of the mine?
You think I'd trust anyone from the consortium to do it? No. We'll need to find better positions for Malsa and Barlek, too. They're young, but they know their stuff. And they deserve the promotion, after all that's happened to them.
Do you think Sandieth will be able to keep her promise to help you?
It's tough to say. Wringing anything out of the consortium is like squeezing water from a stone. But she seems confident enough. Timid ones like her are always more dangerous behind a desk anyway. Some warriors prefer pens to swords.
Well spoken, sir.
Thank goodness you came across me when you did. I'd have completely lost my head in there without you. And I just know I'd never have been able to convince the miners to stay on by myself. The people of Necrom have you to thank, mercenary.
You think you'll be able to convince the consortium to help the survivors?
I'll do everything in my power to try. The consortium is obligated to serve the needs of the citizens of the peninsula, and that includes its miners. I may not be much use in a mine, but bureaucracy I can handle.
What will you do if you lose your job?
Funny how anxious I used to be about such things. Ulfengar put his life on the line for his workers. The least I can do is pressure the consortium. This is my battlefield, after all. It might surprise you what a few strongly worded letters can do.
Good for you. Get him. We ride. Ooh, I've got my bear. I wish you could do this favorite system with each character individually, but this is a good step forward. Now, where was the guy who kept asking me for help? He was like in this little intersection, right? This way? Where were you, sir?
You there! You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
Retainer Balver.
Thank the ancestors.
Oh, that was a weird pose.
The ancestors, you stopped. Right. Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I need to collect ingredients for a medicinal tincture, and I simply don't have time. I need someone to help.
A tincture?
Ah, yes. I am Balver Bemis, retainer to Oathman Laro Rawlis of House Telvanni. Laro suffers from beastly headaches, and I'm making a tincture to address his malady. I need some hard-to-attain ingredients. If you aid me, I'll pay you well.
What are the ingredients?
I need the musk gland of a bull netch. I spotted some netch remains around Kemel Z. Also a plant called the volcanic stinkhorn from near Salem Mora. And lastly, fungal blooms from a dead shroom beetle. The best ones skitter around Tel Dreloth.
Alright.
Well,
whoops.
they're vital to the recipe. I don't want to bore you with the details, but the stinkhorn provides a binding catalyst, while the bullnetch musk gland balances the humors. They're very important. Yes, definitely.
And the fungal blooms from the beetles?
They provide a nutty, hay-like flavor. Covers up the bitterness of the brew, you see.
Tell me about Oathman Laro.
He's a very demanding individual, even at the best of times. Commands with an iron fist, you know. And when these headaches strike, he is
Positively
tyrannical.
tyrannical. And this tincture will cure those headaches?
Yes, yes. I think it will address his malady fully. I mean, I hope so. He's terrible when he's like this.
Can I see that dialogue I missed?
Once you collect the ingredients, I'll make the necessary preparations at my workstation in Ald Isra. You know, getting the viscosity right and all that.
Okay. I like your posh accent. Was Ald Isra this one? No. Yes, there. So one there. One there. So I'll just go boom boom and then cut across. Alright. Should be fine. Oh, Frost Atronach Spider. This one was weird to me that they made this. Because usually they don't just make an asset for the sake... Well, like they do, but...
Have you come seeking the wisdom of the forefathers? Then you are in the correct place.
Hermaeus Mora, is that you?
I'm very glad you stopped. Not many travelers do along this road. So busy. All a conversation cost is time, of which we are all in good supply.
I mean, that's Hermaeus Mora's voice actor, all right.
Yeah, none of us.
Wes Anderson, right?
Not really.
Wait.
We are all headed toward
That's
the
his
same
name, right?
ending, and no one rushes there.
Final destination? What do you mean?
Necrom. A nook there awaits my urn. A shelf that, once I arrive, I can never leave. So I
Not Wes
spend
Anderson.
my days
Wes,
wandering
what's his name?
nearby, waiting until my time comes to
Anderson.
make the final journey. Are you familiar with the necropolis?
Wes Johnson, not Anderson. I'm familiar with Necrom.
An outsider knows of our ways. It is becoming more common, though in my youth I never once came across any one of your kind who did. Personally, I'm pleased by Necrom's expansion. We all benefit from sharing our cultures with one another.
Why does he talk? I get that it's the same voice, but why does he talk like Mora too? Are you going there now?
Oh, thank the three I am not. But the next time I visit Necrom shall be an eternal one. I don't want to rush there. Besides, I don't go anywhere quickly these days. Might as well enjoy the scenery while I can.
Is that what you're doing now? Enjoying the scenery?
Yes. Well, there is something new to see everywhere you go. I used to hate the repetitiveness of travel until I truly traveled. Now I see new delights in every rock. Take your time and enjoy where you are. Or there's nowhere else quite like it.
Who are you, cryptically strange old man sitting by the road? Are you related to an achievement or something? What just happened? That would probably be exploration, right? No, I'm working on that. No. 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 Don't know. That was weird. Why did he talk like Mora, though? Okay, there's a quest here. Gotta keep that in mind. This is probably a pretty simple quest. It's probably just go find the stuff, get the stuff, bring the stuff. Considering how spread out it is. I don't remember Asinder making that many noises as he rides about on a mount. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shroom Beetle Corpse. Oh, Infernium Spider. Ooh, this one actually looks cool when you activate the special thing. Yeah. What can I say? I like dwarven stuff. There's another quest here, unless it's the same lady? No, that's someone else. Okay. Oh, probably related to that, and the other lady is probably related to that. Right. Oh, wait, there's a lot. Wait, what's happening? Oh, no, that's... Okay, so yeah. Wow, they're just across the road from each other. So there's one lady with a map, there's one... What's with all the resources in this little spot? Too bad I don't need that...
You show the dead more respect than the living. Leave my offerings to me and get your dung-smelling incense out of my face.
This is my great-grandmother's favorite scent. See, I actually pay attention to my ancestors and don't buy whatever is popular.
Hi?
Can you believe her? My fellow pilgrim prioritizing anything other than her ancestors' wishes. She should care less what I bring for my family and focus more on her own paltry offerings.
What's wrong with her offerings?
She did little more than purchase them from a merchant. There's nothing that ties her family to the offerings except an exchange of gold.
That is expecting an
her
exchange of gold.
I'd feel snubbed, deprived of a connection to the life work of my family. Forgotten, even.
What are you bringing?
Incense, formed by the deft hands of my daughter. Fragrant bread, baked by my son. Fruit, picked by my wife. And the yarn I spun myself. My great-grandmother's spirit will be placated with the knowledge that her family remembers her well.
How do you know that her ancestor doesn't want wealth?
Honored with the trappings of wealth, instead of the comfort of familial affection? Oh, never. What would you know about this anyway, Noir? You're no dark elf. Don't assume you know our ways.
You talk like your ancestors have preferences.
They do. They speak to us and demand our respect. The walls of Necrom are filled with the spirits of the deceased. It's an honor to make the pilgrimage there, to give our gifts to those who wait beyond life.
Don't keep me here too long. I need to get to Necrom before that fool. He thinks my ancestors will shun me. Ha! I'll show him the right way to honor those who've passed.
Why do you care so much?
Have you heard the way he talks to me? He thinks he's better than I am because he's bringing homemade goods to Necrom. I don't have the skills to make the offerings my ancestors want. Is it so bad that I buy them instead?
If you bring your ancestors what they want, that's enough.
That's my position. But apparently appeasing the ancestors is about more than giving them exactly what they ask for. The keepers in Necrom wouldn't allow these goods in if they weren't sufficient.
I think you should make something for your ancestors.
Do what you want with your own ancestral offerings and leave me to do the same. Still, maybe I could learn to cook. Or work silver. Something useful I could incorporate into my life and not just give to the dead.
Alright, so I guess there's just a bunch of little NPC interactions around here that aren't necessary, but they just add flavor. And I'm fine with adding flavor. No, that sure is stinkhorn growing near a volcano. Okay. Oh, that quest giver just vanished. So far there's not...
Show the dead more respect than the living. Leave my offerings to me and get...
Are they in fixed locations, these NPCs? I wonder. So far, no crazy, out-of-the-way quests, besides obviously the one I just passed, but... These areas have their own quests or NPCs associated with them, so that's fine. I know there's an NPC at the entrance to Gorn for that one. Ooh, adamant horse? Yeah, adamant horse. Oh, this zone is... Well, it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, so... I was gonna say it's empty, but... Most rational humans are sleeping now. What can I say? I'm a night owl. I like to be up late and wake up later. Oh, you are in a terrible position, sir. Can I get past you? Oh, wow, there's 2 right there. Ugh, that was a crunchy noise. Eben Sench, go. I do want to check out what's going on with these dwarven ruins. I wonder if we'll see any familiar faces. Maybe the Vanis twins? They're Dunmer, we haven't seen them in a while. Could be Naramo, but I feel like we just saw him. Full seat author. Okay, so you're...
Headed to Ald Isra.
Okay, so you're for Ald Isra. I can find you later. Silt Strider. Or a Silt Hopper, I guess, is the smaller ones.
Ah, welcome. You returned at just the right moment. I assume you brought the ingredients?
What reclining position are you? Just...
Ah, excellent. Yes, I see you found the remaining ingredients. Knew you could do it. Knew you could. Give them to me, if you please. Everything else is prepared.
Here you go.
Well done. Yes, just needs a bit of finessing. Brilliant. Should be all ready now to give to Oathman Lero. May I ask one more favor? Could you give it to him in my stead? Last I saw him, he was meeting with Spellwright Varsva.
Are you giving me poison? What will you be doing in the meantime?
Oh, you know the usual. Cleaning this, tossing that. Busy, busy. I need to avoid the mushrooms. Yes. That's it, the mushrooms. All those spores in that area are murder on the sinuses.
You know, I'm familiar with these ingredients. They're toxic.
What? In large doses, perhaps, but... Oh, all right. It's poison. But understand, Laro is dreadful. A violent bully, totally unfit for his station. You'd be doing a favor to all House Telvanni. It is up to you, but please... deliver the tincture.
What happens if I tell him?
You wouldn't. Would you? No, please. If you did, it would be very dire for me, and maybe you too. I wouldn't recommend that option. In fact, perish the thought of it altogether.
Interesting. You're a little rat. Well, let's get his opinion on things and see how this goes. Oh, we got a double-seater. It's been glitchy since the update. It's a little... Listen, we're phasing through time and space. It's fine.
Oh, stop complaining, Lero. Your headaches are no excuse for poor results. You are of House Telvanni. Find a remedy and press on.
Ah, my head. Balver is sending some minion to deliver my tincture. About time. Lazy fool couldn't even deliver it himself.
I work with Oathman Lero, not for him. If you have business with him, get to it.
Your eyes are like milky and glassed over.
Do you need something? I don't have time to waste with someone below my station. I've important House Telvanni affairs to see to.
I'm not just gonna kill this guy.
Aching.
Here's your tincture. Fair warning, it's poison.
Poison, you say? Ha! I didn't expect that worm, Balver, to have such a murderous disposition. You did well to inform me. I'll see to it that he's dealt with accordingly.
Dealt with?
Ha! Well, Spellwright, if you will, do the honors, and bring the accused poisoner to us.
I take no orders from you, Oathman. But my duty to House Telvanni demands I summon the offender to
I guess if I don't like how this goes, I could just quit the quest and...
What? How? No. This is some sort of mistake.
Not even the courage to deliver the poison yourself. Balver Bemis, you are a cretin to the last breath.
Are you gonna kill this man?
I suppose some gesture of appreciation is in order. Here, have some coin. I hope that will cover the costs of dealing with this fool, even if you did help him in his scheme.
Glad I could help.
Right.
Oh.
Just another day of service to House Telvanni. These attempts aren't uncommon, so I must always be on my guard. I just need to make an example of those who try to kill me, and fail.
His voice.
Well, I suppose I should start searching for a new retainer. Someone who won't try to poison me, for instance. Especially not in front of a Spellwright.
So what happens now?
Now I deal with this poltroon and get back to business. Being an Oathman is such a headache.
Cease this needless posturing, Lero. Deal with this and be done with it.
Right, right. I'll deal with it, Spellright. But allow me some time to savor the moment.
Let me explain. The ingredients were faulty. I got the dosage wrong. Yes, I'm certain there's a way out of this.
You just seem like a little rat, man.
Well, I suppose I should
Okay,
start...
never mind.
I've no real care for what happens next. Laro needs to find a new retainer.
So, does this sort of thing happen often?
Often enough, though assassination attempts are seldom this clumsy. So it goes. Oathman Laro will make Bolva an example to others. Well done. Or my condolences? I don't know. Honestly, I can't bring myself to care about any of this.
Alright, lady. I will see you later then. Nope. Oh. Why is that? That's funny. So they put the fragment to the quest and then they put a note right there. That's interesting. Alright. So, my usual format of this is do 2 quests at an episode because it tends to get a little long in the tooth. I think we'll head to Gorn in the next one, though.
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Sure, I guess. Alright, that's it for now, though. So, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.